Cypress TV says, this is completely out of left field, but in late 2015, why didn't you interact with chat during gameplay? What was the thought process then? For the first many years that I streamed, so we're talking when I first started direct capture, it was in early 2013 and all the way through late 2016. Because it really was late 2016, early 2017 that I became an interactive streamer. It was actually at the very beginning of my Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild playthrough that I decided I was going to be interactive, okay, and change my whole methodology of how I was going to make content. So when I did that, why? It's this simple, because I was an idiot. The whole point of being a live streamer is that you have a live audience. And if you don't take advantage of that live audience, then you're kind of missing the point of having the live stream, correct? And I did. 100% I missed the point of having the live stream. I was streaming and ignoring the audience. I acted like no one was watching live, seriously. And if you want to know why, it's very simple. It's because of my origins. I didn't start as a live streamer. A lot of content creators today did. They started off streaming to an audience. For me, from the years of 2008, all right, all the way through, early 2013. So you're talking a good 4 to 5 year span of content on YouTube. I was just doing offline videos. There was no interaction live at all. There was no potential for live interaction. The only interaction I had with my fan base was video comments, tweets, and forum posts. And occasionally an email here or there, or like going to a convention and meeting some people in person. Okay? That's how I had my interaction. There was no chat anywhere. So because of that, I didn't have an interactive element to my content. When I decided to go direct capture in early 2013, I did not understand the capacity for growth and the positivity of interactions with people on a stream. It is 100% my fault. I take full responsibility for the fact that I was ignorant. I literally said, hey guys, I'm streaming, but it's fan service. If you want to be there for the live stream, great. You can see the stuff live, but I'm still basically making this content for an on-demand audience. And that was reflected in the fact that I didn't do any contributions on the streams whatsoever. I didn't shout out anyone on the streams whatsoever. Like I said, I literally ignored the audience. If you go back and watch my playthroughs from 2013 all the way through 2017, I'm not talking to anyone. Really, there's nothing like that at all. It's just me playing a game as if I'm playing it offline. And a lot of people didn't understand that, and they definitely were correct in not understanding it. Once I became an interactive streamer in 2017, the reason I did it is very, very simple. YouTube's adpocalypse happened. And when YouTube had the adpocalypse, it became impossible to make a living on ad revenue alone on YouTube. Okay? I had to find alternate methods of, profit. And everyone said, dude, you are streaming every day. Why on earth are you not interacting with your audience to become a monetized stream? Why don't you have cheer? Well, keep in mind, at this point, I was still streaming on YouTube, and I decided to go back to Twitch in late 2016 because of people urging me to do so. And they were like, why are you not accepting cheers? Why aren't you in the partner program so that you can have, subs? Like, are you stupid? Everyone literally is doing this, and you're not. It's a way to get live support from your audience every single day, and you just ignore the people who are there like they don't exist. I mean, you're an idiot. People were right. Now I know that, because now that I've been an interactive streamer for so long, now I've been doing it pretty much 7 years. And now that I've seen the difference between making a video pretty much just for an on-demand audience, only, trying to talk over every single moment of the game to kill the noise or the emptiness, you know what I mean? Instead of having true, meaningful conversation and interactions with the audience here, I just have to constantly make stupid jokes about sex and race and fart jokes and all kinds of shit. Constant, right? Always constant nonsense. So, and that's reflected now that we're doing these retro reaction, we're going back and watching these old playthroughs. Half the time you laugh your ass off, and half the time you're cringing at how bad the commentary is, because I wasn't doing it for a live audience. I was just doing it to fill dead air constant for myself. It was so different, And the thing is, it was just, I was set in my ways. I thought my shit didn't stink. I'm the one with the YouTube channel. I know what I'm doing. My way or the highway. If you don't like it, don't watch. That was the worst attitude to have. It should have been be open to criticism. Be open to constructive criticism, not destructive criticism, because there's a lot of that these days. But there was a lot of constructive criticism back then that I completely overlooked because I just wanted to keep doing things, the status quo, exactly the same, not changing, you know? When I finally changed in 2017, my eyes were open because by the end of that year, I was like, I've had more fun this year streaming than I think I had had in like many years doing the on-demand style content before. It just blew my mind that there's so much more fun to be had with an interactive audience, you know? And I'm so happy that that eventually I stopped being so stubborn, and it was really you guys convinced me to be different and change. And once I did, like, wow, it saved the business. Single-handedly becoming from an on-demand style creator to an interactive streamer had changed and saved the business and allowed me to have the most fun I ever had as a content creator up to that point. And I'm like, dude, what? I kick myself every day. If in 2013, the moment I had adopted to live streaming, if I'd become an interactive streamer, things would have been different today. I fully believe that. Because I would have started talking to you guys, and you guys probably would have been like, listen, don't be so angry at This Is How You Don't Play. This is just a silly thing that's going on. Ride the wave. Make your own. Laugh at it. React to it. React to This Is How You Don't Play in 2013 and laugh at them, and people won't think you're an asshole. I should have done that. 1,000,000% I should have done that. It's my fault. I take full responsibility for being a stubborn idiot and not seeing the trends and where they were going. I was such a dinosaur in that time that by the time that I adopted the interactive live streaming, already the entire internet thought I was a laughingstock and a meme. And once that was it, once that happens, it doesn't matter how much you change for the better and improve yourself as a person or a creator. These idiotic people who just believe memes will just believe them forever. It doesn't matter how much I change or how much better I am today than I was back then. There will be an endless amount of people on the internet who want to hate on me and laugh at me because they just believe the bullshit. And that's my fault to some extent because I took so long to change. I should have done it so much earlier. Cypress TV says, I'm glad you changed for the better. For clarification, I asked, as you know, over the past year, I actually am chronologically going backwards into your content and checking it out. I'm glad. Right? I'm glad. Thank you for that. Good question.